Okay, so this video is looking at how I can rearrange a formula and change it so that I make something else the subject of it. Now when you say make something else the subject of it, like it says make S the subject, that basically means I want to rearrange my formula here until it makes S equals. Okay, so I've got two changes to make to my original formula, so I'm going to do two different bits. My first bit is I want to make S equals, so I've got V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. Now if I look at that, this bit, my U squared, has nothing to do with S. So I'm going to rearrange it and I'm going to move things around in my formula exactly as I would if I was trying to solve it, but all I'm doing is trying to just move it and I'm never actually going to solve this thing. So if I move a U squared across the equals, because it's a plus U squared, when I move it over it's going to become a minus U squared, and I've still got 2AS on my right hand side. Now when I look at that, I want to move the 2A because they're still attached to the S, and what's between those is a multiply. So when I move this bit across my equals, I've got to do the opposite, like when we were solving equations. So I'm going to leave S as it is on there. I've still got V squared minus U squared on this side, but now I'm dividing that by 2A because I moved a multiply by 2A over the equals. Now I have a formula in terms of S, so I can stop. So I can say S equals V squared minus U squared divided by 2A. Now for some reason, some students find it really odd having it equals S and they think it should be S equals. Actually it makes no difference which side the S is on. Okay, so that's the first one. My second one is, this time I want to make U the subject. Now this is a little bit different because at the start it's the same. I've got a plus 2AS, so I'm going to move that over and that becomes the opposite, so that becomes a minus 2AS, but that equals U squared. Now when I come to undo a square, the opposite of squaring is a square root, so I'm going to go U equals V squared minus 2AS, and that's the square root of 2AS, and I have to make it go over all of it. Now comes one last little bit. Remember, if I want to find out what numbers multiply to make 9, I could have 3 times 3 makes 9, or I could have minus 3 times minus 3 makes 9. So the square root of 9 should be plus 3 or minus 3, and we have a special symbol in maths for showing it could be a plus or a minus, and that's there. So U equals plus or minus the square root of V squared minus 2AS, and that's how to change the subject of a formula.